Good morning, students. Yesterday I told you the long division method of finding square root. I hope it is clear. Today we will be doing few more questions related to that, and if it is not clear, it must be clear then. So first I am doing example number 3. Now this is a word problem based on this long division only. Find the least number that must be subtracted from 1989. Now 1989 is a number. You have to find the smallest number which must be subtracted from it so that the number you obtain is a perfect square. Is the question clear? Again I am repeating. 1989 is a number. You have to find the smallest number which should be subtracted from this, and after subtraction whatever answer you get, that should be a perfect square. So how to do this? What we'll do, we'll first find the square root of this. Again, for finding square root I told you to make the pairs first. So start making the pairs. 4 4s are 16. Now if you find problem in looking at this, I told you yesterday also, you have to learn the squares 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 64 and 81. Only these squares you have to learn, and these, out of these squares, one of the square will be used for the first pair, right? So these squares you have to learn. 1 1s are 1, 2 2s are 4, 3 3s are 9, 4 4s are 16, 5 5s are 25, 6 6s are 36, 7 7s are 49, 8 8s are 64, 9 9s are 81. So just learn these squares by heart, and then you can just decide that if your first pair is 19, first set of numbers is 19, which square will you use here? So before 19, 16 comes, so we'll write 4 4s are 16, right? Subtract now. 19 minus 16, 3. And here what I told, you have to add. 4 plus 4 is 8, right? Now note down the next pair, 389. Now the last number is 9. So that means either you should multiply by 3 or by 7. But this is not a perfect square. We know that. This is not a perfect square because in the question it is written that something is to be subtracted from it, and only then it will be a perfect square. So there is no need of doing it. We just have to see which number we should write here, which is just smaller than this, right? So whenever we have to see like that, just look at the first two numbers. It is 38. The number is 38. Where do you get the number closer to 38 in the table of 8? In the table of 8, you get 8 4s are 32. So we'll multiply 84 by 4. I'll put the number 4 where 4 4s are, and I'll try that this number will come. So it is just closer to it. So 84 4s are 336. Subtract it, 53. That means 53 is the number which is to be subtracted from 1989 so that you get a perfect square. So just we'll subtract. 53 is the number to be subtracted. 53 is the number to be subtracted, and after that it is given that you have to find the square root of the number so obtained. So we'll subtract and we'll find what the number is. 936 31936. 1936. So what is the square root of 1936? It will be 44 only, because if we would have got this, then if 53, if you will subtract from this number, you must have got 336 only. So square root of 1936 is 44. So this is your answer. Once again I am repeating this question. Find the least, very important question. Find the least number that must be subtracted from this number to get a perfect square. Now we know that this number is not a perfect square. हमें पता है कि ये number perfect square नहीं है, because in the question it is given that something needs to be subtracted from it, right? So what we'll do, we'll just find the perfect square by long division. In such questions where addition and subtraction is used, you have to use long division method only. Prime factorization method cannot be used in these questions. For multiplication and division, we were using prime factorization method. For addition and subtraction, we will be using long division method. So first, we'll make the pairs. After making the pairs, 19 is the number. I told you, you have to just learn few perfect squares. Just now I wrote them here. So you have to learn those perfect squares and you have to see which number closer to 19 will come here. It is 16. So 4 4s are 16. Subtract it, 3 and note down the next pair. Then I told you that whatever number you write here, that number is to be added. So 4 plus 4 is 8. Now, as we know that this is not a perfect square, that means remainder 0 cannot be there. So what we will do, for just saving our time, I told you that you have to see the first two numbers. This is 38. Think of the table of 8. Where do you get 38? 8 5s are 40, 8 4s are 32. So I'll try with 4 first, because I want a number smaller than this. So 84 4s are, when I do, it is 336. So I put 84 4s are 336. Right? And then when you subtract, the answer is 53. That means 53 is the number which needs to be subtracted from 1989 to get you a perfect square. And when we subtract it, we get the answer 1936. And no need to find the square root of 1936 again. We know that 44 already we have got, and this was the remainder. So 44 is the perfect square root of this 1936. No need to repeat it. Okay? So this was your example number 3. Next example, example number 4. Example number 4 is find the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. Now, example number 4, greatest 4-digit number. You have to find the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. Now, what is the greatest 4-digit number? We know that greatest 4-digit number is 9999. So first we are going to check whether this is a perfect square or not. So just check it by long division. Right? Now the number is 99. Think of the perfect square less than 99. Which perfect square is less than 99? 81. So 9 9s are 81. 18 is the remainder. Note down the next pair, 1899. Then you will add this 9 to it. 9 plus 9 is 18. Okay? Now, the number is 1899. That means this number is very large. So what we will do, we will just multiply it with the largest number, that is 9. And we will see 9 9s are 81, 8, 72 and 8, 80, 8, 17. Yes. So this will be the number 189, 9s are 1701. So it is, the remainder is more, 198. Okay, so 198 is the number which needs to be subtracted from it. Right? We have got the answer 198. So we'll write here 198 is the number subtracted from it. Subtracted from 9999. Right? And after that, you have to find the greatest 4-digit number. Now, why I am subtracting and why I am not adding? Because if I add this 198 to this 9999, we will get the number which is a 5-digit number. So that means we have to subtract something so that we get the 4-digit number only. So when we subtract, we will get the greatest 4-digit number which is a perfect square. So 9999 minus 198. It will be 9801. It is a greatest 4-digit number. So greatest 4-digit number is 9801, which is a perfect square. Which is a perfect square, right? And this will be a perfect square of which number? What number did we get here? We get 99. So it is the square of 99. So So square root of 9801 will be 99. Right? So these these two word problems are related to the question of subtraction. Now we will be doing the question related to addition. Example number 5. Find the least number that must be added to 6412 to get a perfect square. Which must be added to. That means again this is not a perfect square, something needs to be added to it to get a perfect square. Right? So again we'll follow the same method. We'll just do the long division. Right? So this is the number 64. It is a perfect square. 8 8s are 64. 0. And we'll note down the next pair. 8 plus 8, this is 16. Now, this number is 12, this is 16, this is smaller than this. So what we will do, if I just put 1 here, it will be 161, 1s are 161. Right? So we need to put 0 here. Only then it can be subtracted. But in the question of addition, in the question related to addition, whatever number we require, we don't have to take that number. We have to take the number greater than that. Means 1 more than that. So we'll take 161, 1s are 161. And then we will subtract these two numbers, 161 minus 12, 149. And 149 is the number which is to be added. Right? Why we have done this? Because if I take 0, 0, listen carefully. If I take 0, 0, the number is 12. And this number needs to be subtracted from it. 6400, if I subtract, we know that 6400 is a perfect square and it is a square of 80. Because 64 is the square of 8, 2 zeros are there, so 1 zero will cancel. It will be the square of 80. But in this case, we want that something needs to be added in this question. Now, if it is to be added, what we can do? One method is this. Another method is if you take 0 only, right? 80. So we have found 80 square is 6400. That we know. But this number is smaller than this. So we'll take one bigger number, 81 square. Find 81 square. What it is? It is 6561. 81 square is 6561. And then this number and this number will be subtracted. This is another method. So these are two methods. Here also you will get the answer 149. Right? So these are two methods. One method is that you do in the same manner. Whatever number is required here, that number you don't have to take in the question related to addition. You have to increase one number. 161, 1s are 161. Right? And here we will get 161. Now subtraction we will do. We will not subtract 12 and 161. Simple subtraction we will do. 161 minus 12 is 149. And 149 is the answer which is required to be added to this 6412. So when we add 6412 to 149, it will be 6561, which is a perfect square of 81. This is first method. Second method, I told you that when you put 0, right, we get 80 answer, but we don't know that, we don't want that because this number is smaller than this. So we'll increase the square, increase one number in it and find the square. 81 square is 6561. This number and this number will be subtracted. Whatever answer you get, that answer needs to be added to this number. Right? So these are two methods. Whatever method you feel easy, you can do that. Right? So this was your question related to addition. Moving on to next example. Example number 6. Now example number 6 is not a word problem. Example 7. 6 we had done yesterday. Yes, 6 we did yesterday. So example number 7 now. Find the square root of 9.81. Correct to 2 places of decimals. Correct to 2 places of decimals. That means after decimal I want 2 places. Now here I have just one pair. If I have to do 2 places, I need one more set of zeros. So we'll have 2 set of zeros. Now make the pairing. Single number is 9, so we'll take 3 3s are 9. Right? The point has come in the question, so we'll put the answer point in the answer also, and we'll note down the next pair 81. Then 3 plus 3, 6. Now which number we'll put? If I put 2, 62 2s are 124. Bigger than that. That means I have to take 1s are 61, 1s are 61. It is 20. Right? Note down the next pair 2000. Now one more suggestion. Whenever you have 2 places of decimals, you should take 3 pairs, because we can round it off afterwards. So I am taking 3 pairs, right? So 61, then 61 plus 1. We have to add 1 to it. It is 62. Now we have to add again one number to it. 6, 2. Let's have 3. 1869. So 623, 3s are 1869. Subtract 131 and we'll note down the next pair. Now 623, 3 will be added to it because we just now put 3. So 626. Now again we have to put some number. As this is 6, this is 3, I'll put 2. Right? So I'll put 2 here. 1, 2, 5, 2, 4. Whatever remainder comes, that leave it there only. No need to do that. Leave it there. I have got 3 decimal places. So we'll write the answer. Answer is 3.132. When we round it off, this answer will be 3.13 only. Okay? If this number would have been greater than 5 or equal to 5, we would have made it 3.14. But as it is smaller than 5, so for rounding it off, we have just put it 3.13. Okay? So whenever 2 places decimals are there, take 3 set of pairs. Okay? We have taken 3 pairs and then we have solved this way we have done earlier, and then we have rounded it off. Last example now. Example number 8. Example 8 is find the square root of 256 upon 841. This is the number. Now as 256 and 841 are there, so we'll have both the square roots. First we'll find the square root of 256. Do the pairing. The first number is 2. So 1 1s are 1. Smallest perfect square less than 2 is 1. Now it is 156. Add 1 plus 1 is 2. Now we have to put some number with it so that you multiply with the same number and you get this number. Now last number is 6. So we can get it by either 6 or 4. So let's have 6. We have got it. So answer is 16. Now let's have for 841 also. Again pairing. The number is 8. Perfect square less than 8 is 2 2s are 4. Now down the next pair. 2 plus 2 is 4. Now last number is 9. So I'll put 9. 49 9s are 441. Again it is done. So that means when we find the square root of 256 upon 841, we will get square root is 16 upon 29. So this is your answer. Right? So second part is also there in the question. I'm not doing it for you. You can do it yourself afterwards for practice. And the homework for today is question number 4, 5, 6 and 7. Even 8 you can try. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Till 9th question you can try. Okay? Whatever problems will be there, you can ask. So try till question number 9 based on these 5 examples. Thank you so much.